Welcome to YOUCANIC. Today here in YOUCANIC we have a 2016 Dodge Journey, and on this Dodge Journey we're going to go over how you'd replace your ABS wheel speed sensor. So first you're going to want to jack up the vehicle, remove the front tire, support everything on jack stands for your safety, and have the tires chalked. Now we have our wheel speed sensor here, runs down back behind here. You can turn your steering wheel all the way to the left to be able to have easier access, or just reach over here and undo the number 10 bolt that's right down here. Then we have a number 13 here, a 13 here also, and one clip up here. And then we've got to go up into the engine bay after we remove another little clip back here and unconnect the connector inside the engine bay. So we'll start with undoing this 10mm bolt right there and then work our way up. So we have our 10mm bolt right here that we're going to loosen and remove. And then you'll just have to move this back and forth sometimes, and they can be pretty strong to get out of there. And then just be able to pull this out and remove it. Now, if this clip is not broken, you would pry it out, and the new one will come with a clip, or you just disregard it. It's not completely as necessary to have that on there. And then we have a 13 here and a 13 here to be removed. We'll remove the top one. The bottom one is the brake line. Okay, and those bolts removed. Now, we're going to move to this side. We have this clip to remove, which you should be able to just take your screwdriver and be able to kind of get behind that one and pull that out. And now we'll just work our whole cable out of here. Then we're going to have to get this to pop out. And then we'll go into the engine bay and remove the cable connector inside there. So this connector that we need to undo is down through here, and it's pretty tight with the amount of stuff that's in the way. So we're going to see if we could remove, there's 3 bolts here, 2 for this and 1 for this, so that we can just kind of shift this to the side to have better access to unclip that connector and to remove it. So with those bolts removed, we should be able to just kind of push this over there, as well as this one, to give us easier access, hopefully. I need a bungee. Okay, so that with those out of the way, we should hopefully get better ease of access down here. You'll see a connector there with a white clip on it. We need to pull the clip back and then be able to push down on the tab and unhook the electrical connector. Okay, so we got the connector back. Now I'll be able to just reach down. Okay. After you squeeze that, you'll be able to got the connector undone. It's all real tight down there. Whether you remove these things and push them out of the way, or vice versa, it's still a pain. Okay, so we've got that undone. Now we should be able to pull out the cable. Okay, so with that electrical connector undone, we'll be able to just pull this cable out and get our new one. Okay, so we've got our new cable to put on. Now we're just going to feed that back through there, and then we'll go up in the engine bay and make that connection. But we can snap that back on. You can put the clip in here and feed this behind. And then line up that. We've got the little hole indicator there. We line that up, and that's our size 13 right there. And then we have run that below there, and we've got this connection to line up in here. Put in our 13 here. So we have the 13 here, the 13, we make sure that the line goes on below it, and then this goes around this way. We find the hole here, and we insert it in there, and then we have our number 10 to put in right here. And then we have our two 13s that we'll tighten up here, then make the electrical connection in the engine bay. So you just need to reach back down here, take the electrical connector, connect it back with You're going to connect it, make sure you slide the safety lock back in, and then go ahead and put your coolant tank back in, as well as your reservoir for your power steering fluid. Tighten those bolts down, and that is how you would install your ABS wheel speed sensor on your 2016 Dodge Journey. Thanks for watching YOUCANIC, where you can be the mechanic.